What's going on, guys? We have some more Madden 12 today, but it's something a little bit different. Mini games. Now, this is just something I stumbled upon the other day when I was messing around. I'm like, hey, I never clicked on this before, so I did. And this is actually a lot of fun, and I haven't seen any other videos of this, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. There's a great catch by Percy Harvin after a tip, but this is actually a really fun game mode, even against the computer, and it's just a series of challenges. There's 4 for you to choose from. There's a passing challenge, a running challenge, a covering challenge, and then a blocking challenge, and you play offense and defense on both challenges, and you just pick whatever team you want to be and whatever team you want to go against and the skill level, and it's a lot of fun. Now, I'm guessing this could be a lot more fun if you had some friends at your house or something you wanted to sit down and play this, because it gives you the option. And I've only played it a couple times, but I think it's a lot of fun. I'm using the Minnesota Vikings, so secondary is pretty weak, and I wish they showed some play art so I knew if our guys were playing man-to-man or if there was a zone, so I just stuck with the safeties to play it safe. And I think that one thing that would really improve this is if you could choose the players you wanted to use. Now, I'm pretty sure it just gives you the highest overall rated players, but I wish you could choose your own, because like in this situation right here, my fullback is Ryan D'Imperio, and he is really the only fullback on the roster, but I want to put in Jim Kleinsasser, who is a tight end on the game, but he's actually a really good fullback. So I wish you could do simple things like that, or if you wanted to use a certain 3 receivers. I mean, if you're the Packers, I mean, you have so many receivers to choose from. I'd want to use Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, and Randall Cobb personally. But the mini games are a lot of fun. You can pick if you only want to do a couple of the challenges or just one. This one is my favorite. The running challenge is so much fun, even though I have to run behind Ryan D'Imperio. I got a really good running back here in Adrian Peterson. There's a great move, and we showboat into the end zone. So I was down after the quarterback challenge, but I'm really picking it up here, running the ball with Adrian Peterson. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you have your 2 best linebackers and a safety. So my strategy pretty much is to take the safety, Jamarcus Sanford. And since his tackle rating is a lot lower than Henderson and Greenway, who are really good run stoppers, and they're both high overalls on the game, but I just take Sanford and I run him right at the fullback every time, or try to get the fullback out of the way so that my linebackers can make the tackle. Because a lot of times if you get first contact with the safety, right there, Ryan Grant broke the tackle, and then Greenway was able to clean up the mess. So that's what my main strategy is, especially when you have 2 good linebackers like this. I know a team like Baltimore or New York Jets would be really good for this as well. So I can see this being a lot of fun for you just to sit down with a friend or 2 and go at it with these challenges. They're a lot of fun. EA doesn't hype it. It's not like a major part of the game or anything, but it is a little nice extra part of the overall game. And it's just something I hadn't checked out, and it's something I hadn't seen on YouTube at all. I haven't searched for it, but I think it's a lot of fun. And now here's another really good challenge. This is just one-on-one. Future NFL Hall of Famer Charles Woodson working on Percy Harvin, and you can make cuts with the receiver, call for the ball. I'm trying to get the timing down because I want to run curl routes. As you know, they're my favorite route in the game, but it's hard to run them manually and call for them and make your cut at the right times. I've only done this a couple times, so I'm getting used to it. And there's a great catch by Percy Harvin, and we get into the end zone for another score. But Woodson, he's a good cornerback. He makes a lot of plays on the ball. He's a little bit slower, so I could take advantage of that with Percy Harvin going over the middle, and there I let it hit my face mask. And I believe you have to hit triangle in order to have a catch animation occur, which I kind of like. And there's Percy Harvin burning them over the middle. That's a route you want to run against a slower cornerback if you have a guy like Percy Harvin. And now I had to play defense, and this is a little bit harder for me because I'm a little inconsistent when it comes to user picking, but now I got to use the defender throughout the entire route, and it's a slower, aging, shorter Antoine Winfield working against Greg Jennings, and that route right there tore me apart. I could not get in good position. I think if I went back and played it again, I could do a little bit better, but there we go. Winfield can't catch the interception. Could have used the points there, but you know, overall, these challenges are all a lot of fun. There used to be mini games on the PlayStation 2 version. There was a bunch of them, and they were fun. You could incorporate them in the franchise mode, and then you could upgrade your players. I mean, bring that back. Bring back Owner's Box. I even like the Vision Cone. I love the Vision Cone. Bring that back. I want it all back. And now here we go. Greg Jennings going to that corner again, but basically what your strategy should be there is to get to the spot, to about the beginning of the circle, and strafe, and then swat it or intercept it, but there my strategy was to take off sprint and just be slower than him and catch up to him and knock the ball away before it gets to him. So you can do it however you want. And now this last challenge, you are the center, and I don't even make contact with a player there, but I got Adrian Peterson on my team, so it doesn't really matter. He does this all the time. And this is very easy with Adrian. But anyways, here's the center. You try to get a block on a guy and see what your running back can do, really. But I wasn't very good at it, obviously, as you can tell. And I might go back through and play this a couple more times. And I don't know why Adrian cut left. I mean, go outside. You got one of the fastest speeds for a running back in the game. See, right there. That one was even harder, and he didn't cut that time. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication or problems with the AI. Not a big deal, though. And now I love playing defense here, and because your first step is very critical. As you'll see sometimes when you get a bad first step and the running backs go in the opposite direction, you have a lot of trouble catching them. I mean, this is 3 linemen, your 2 best defensive ends and a defensive tackle. And I'm a little confused now because I don't know why Kevin Williams isn't out there, because he should be, and he's a higher overall than Remy Adel. But anyways, this one's a lot of fun because you just try to track down the running back, and they do break a lot of tackles, and I am playing on all Madden. I'm not sure if my sliders even affect this at all, but overall, I thought it played pretty well. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I want to probably play it a couple more times, maybe get some more gameplay here on my channel. And we're going for the win, and we get Ryan Grant there, and he's only got 1 carry left, and they're at a bad read with Jared Allen, and Ryan Grant cut back into the end zone. But because I did so well in the first running back challenge, beat the computer by 7,500 points roughly, I ended up winning with my Vikings. And so go on Madden 12 and check out this mini games. Try it out with your friends. I'm sure it'd be a blast. I would have a lot of fun with it. And so I will see you guys later in the next Madden 12 video.